Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin price rebounds, but we're not out of the thick of it just yet. And one chart suggesting we are. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of our interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including we are not out of the thick of it just yet. Unless you look at this chart, and maybe this one, and maybe that one. But before we get into it, guys, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Now, today we have the Fear and Greed Index at 79, up from yesterday's 70, and we are once again in extreme greed. The overall market today sideways, but yesterday pumped a few percent. Now, right now, Bitcoin is 66,634, Ethereum at 32.64, BNB at 575, Solana 171, XRP 57 cents, Dogecoin 17 cents, Cardano 56 cents, and Toncoin $5.16. And Bitcoin, we mentioned this inverse head and shoulders. Should it break below those levels of $67,000, which it did, potentially bearish scenario for Bitcoin. And even though price has bounced back up, I would not yet be 100% bullish based on this TA until we break back above this neckline, which as of right now is acting as resistance. And the completion of this scenario brings Bitcoin price all the way down to the 100-day moving average, roughly $54,000. So we're not out of the thick of it just yet. Now, as of right now, on the 1-hour chart, the overbought RSI has been calling every local top. So if you are a small time frame trader, you can just watch the 1-hour RSI and get an idea of when to sell. But this gives sideliners another chance to buy lower before the real moon mission. Because as you can see right here, Bitcoin price is just about, how can I click on this? There we go. Bitcoin price is just about underneath the 21 EMA. And anytime in a bull run, Bitcoin is underneath the 21 EMA, it is an exceptional buy opportunity. Even if the price goes lower, you're still buying at the best possible price in a bull run. Now, interesting to see Bitcoin price top locally at the 2x multiplier on the golden ratio multiplier. Last cycle, it topped a lot higher than that. This is actually somewhat like the summer rally back in 2019. So are we having another summer rally? Is this the first peak of maybe a 2-peak phase? Or do we have something else brewing? Right now, Bitcoin in 2024 has only seen 7 drops greater than 5%. In 2017, there were 35 drops greater than 5%. So we could have a lot more drops, a nice roller coaster ride in the rest of the way. So far, we're only a fifth of the way there based on the number of 5% drops we've seen so far. Good luck trading it. But this chart right here is pretty interesting. So if Bitcoin tops at the monthly TD9 sell setup, there's only 3 months left until the peak, which would be April, May, June, which would be one of those scenarios, sell in May, go away because the summer rally happened early and everybody's just going to get wiped out for the whole entire summer until we have the second rally, October, November, December. Possibility, certainly. Now, that also echoes this chart right here. If we take a look at this overbought RSI, 4 bars breaking out from the breakout to the top. Guess what? We've already broken out 4 bars from there. Would put us same time frame for a June crash. Now, we could have a double top. As a matter of fact, this Fisher transform would give us the best idea if we are to have a double top. You can see the single top line and the double top line. When it breaks that double top line, that means we're going to have a double top because the market gets exceptionally overheated real fast, like we could have been having until it kind of slowed down recently. You see we were headed there pretty quickly, but we're starting to slow down at that single top line like we saw back here in 2017. So which direction will we go? Keep an eye on the Fisher transform. Could give you an idea as to where we'll go. But, you know, if you look in terms of probabilities, like on-chain college here, and also like me, when we look at the period of Bitcoin Mayor multiple that we're at now, compared to levels in the past, the conclusion is clear. Higher probability of higher prices for Bitcoin this year. Yes, as these things start to get close together, there is a higher likelihood for prices going much higher. But the fear loves to grab people, and when people are fearful, they don't think rationally. And they don't think about stuff like this. There's a big event coming up in April, and it's not the halving. It is when BlackRock owns more Bitcoin than Grayscale. Coincidentally, going to occur right around the same time as the halving. Now, when this happens, I don't know if it's going to happen immediately, but eventually there will be the frenzy period where people realize that Bitcoin is the hardest asset ever, that there's only ever 21 million, and they are disappearing fast, and Bitcoin price is going up. When all of this stuff happens and people start frenzying, well, we may not have a straight line like this. It could go straight vertical because you remember, BlackRock is buying on behalf of their clients. So should their clients want more Bitcoin, they will be buying a lot more. And Grayscale, well, they only have so much to sell. Now, if Bitcoin price does go up, you can see that we are on a moon mission. So much fuel waiting to be ignited. You can see all of these shorts that should Bitcoin price reach $72,000 to $75,000 could very quickly liquidate those shorts and blow past $80,000 for Bitcoin. It's only a matter of time. Tick Tock was a great song by Kesha. Now, interesting chart here. As a matter of fact, if you just take a look at this chart, I don't even tell you what it's like. You see a big spike right here, a big spike right here, and a big spike right here in blue. Now, what did Bitcoin price do in black after these spikes? Well, here it went down a little bit, but then it went up a lot. Here it went up. Well, what do you think is going to happen this time? Likely going to continue going up, because what this chart shows is 21,400 Bitcoin worth about $1.4 billion were moved to accumulation addresses. This doesn't immediately impact the price because this is affecting supply. There's just not that much available left on exchanges. But when the demand increases, price will go up exponentially, exploding. Right now, Bitcoin is displaying the consolidation range we saw back here in December that led to an explosive move to $73,000. The breakout of this level, which coincidentally is those same liquidation levels we were just looking at, well, the breakout from here will lead to $100,000 easy. Because as things are looking based on this logarithmic regression touching every peak we've seen for Bitcoin, the 2024-2025 bull run local peak to be confirmed at $100,000 and beyond. So price is likely going to almost at least double from here, if not much higher. So buckle up, it's all coming. But that's all for today's episode. If you want another, you have to stick around until tomorrow or watch some of the old videos that we have here, all 2,000 and some of them. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.